And then, like, as you say, you were different because how do you put this in the, in a WWE term? You were too curvy for TV.
At one point in time, very closely to when I left the company, I was told that I was too curvy. I was told, and that's a very touchy subject. Like they can't like straight up. It was an interesting conversation, and my comment back was, well, if you guys pay attention to what the world wants these days, what's on the cover of magazines, what's selling, what's out there, are the J-Los, are the Beyoncés, they're not skinny blonde girls. It's women. It's women with bodies and curves and sexuality, and that's what it is. That's what a woman is. So, I was told that there's nothing I can do to hide the curves though. So I didn't know. I don't know really what they wanted me to do with that. This is how they hired me. This is who I am, and this is what you get.
I don't know how it goes. It's like Karlee. So you're too hot for TV. Please be less hot. How? How that possible? I wasn't sure how to take it myself. I wasn't positive. I was like, is this for real? Maybe they're, everything's a test. Everything's a test. They want to test you and see how you react and what you say. But once again, I stood up for myself. There is nothing. I'm a size 0, 120 pounds. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what you want me to do. Wear a coat,
so,
wear a coat to the ring, a full, body coat. So, nothing can be seen.
You got to remember too, I was already the most covered girl on television. I was the only one wearing a full piece at that time. They kind of girls started throwing them on after that, but I was really the only one covered. So, but they said it was different. You're a little curvy. So that was what I was told. But now, obviously, in the working with Lucha Underground, majority of us getting picked up too on Univision, being the largest Latin market in the world. I think they're going to appreciate some curves. Let's hope so.
All I say to that is, guys, just go on Karlee's Twitter page and just see her picture of you from Lucha in a black dress. Wow. So
thank you.
So what made you leave WWE in the end?
All of, those are just some small summary stories, which I've actually never talked about publicly, because I left quietly. I didn't turn around and get upset about anything, but it wore me out. In the end, I just kind of got tired of the games, and some people can deal with it and some people can't. And I consider myself a strong woman. I'm strong-minded. I don't back down in what I believe in, and I don't feel I have to. In my mind, I felt like there would be a time being able to work with somebody that would appreciate what I bring to the table and what I offer. I mean, look, I'm not the only one. Let's take a look at the Rey Mysterios. Look at the Alberto Del Rios. There are people who, and there's lists, who are not happy. And there's a reason for that. And there are fans out there who don't get it, and they'll never get it because they'll never be there. And they become very opinionated when they can't be opinionated. I mean, you're allowed to have your own opinion, but you can't say anything unless you know what's really going on. And they get, upset, and they say things, to you, and you're like, this person, if you only knew, and if you look at those are some of their top guys that they've they're gone. They've lost. They do not want to be with them. And there is a reason for that. And it was, I'm not speaking on their behalf. My reason is probably somewhat similar. You get over it. You get tired of it. And, eventually you got to make up your mind. And I had to make up my mind. Was I going to just be a yes man and accept everything that was coming my way and just, essentially be kicked down to get brought up again? Or was I going to do it myself and make my own decisions? And I did that, and some people say that some fans out there I've read, that say that I was impatient and I should have waited my turn. I don't think that they realize that I was out of the group that I went up with. I was the first one signed to FCW out of that group. And I was patient and I put in my time and I made my choice, and it's because of happiness. I deserved to be happy, and at that time I just wasn't happy anymore, and I wanted to go and see what else I can do and be with